was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Booker. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Turn two soft. Recon, 132 fighter.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Freeman again. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
218, chopper.
Freeman fights him off. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. The Browns have it. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And again, it's Chubb. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Point it right. Hey, echo. 56, right there.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hey, zoom. Watch the out. Watch the safety creep. Watch the shift. Go.
To throw on second and 6. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They set up the screen to Chubb. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. Fourth down, Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. This is Freeman on first and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13.
On the ready.
Mike 51. I'm scared.
Switch. Go.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward. That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas. All day. Woo! Let's get it.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Booker. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Brandon McMahon is on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Browns drive about to get started, and the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Mayfield on fourth down. He finds his target, Beckham. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Chubb on the counter, and an alley to run. He chucks him aside.
Thumped him.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Alert, 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 alert. Real.
Now Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep depth, and this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken short. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Right back to Booker. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he will not get the first, but since they bizarrely went for it on 3rd down, it'll now set up a 4th down situation. So this